for today's cup of coffee. I'm going to try to make this through because we have distractions galore. Galore.
It's just two cats outside
Oh, no,
the door.
They've got 3 cats outside. We've got some kind of fly the size of a baseball here in the living room. We have neighbor children on some kind of go-kart thing screaming and whatever.
That's true. They on a 4-wheeler.
Yeah. The sounds of summer.
Yep.
So, plus we have smoke from the Canadian fires. We've got some kind of particulate, which is messing me up. But we're going to persevere.
Yeah.
We're truly going to persevere. And this comes from Daily Mail by Matthew Phelan, June 27th of 2023, because kid's birthday took precedence over other news.
Yes.
Thank you all for the well wishes. He appreciated that, and so did I. It was a nice, simple birthday meal with family.
It really was.
What more could you want?
Yeah.
What more is there to need?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And U.S. Senator Marco Rubio has revealed that more whistleblowers in the Pentagon have come forward with first-hand knowledge of secret UFO crash retrieval programs. The Republican Florida senator said officials with very high clearances who have occupied high positions within our government have come forward with first-hand knowledge or first-hand claims of top-secret government programs. Well, there's a whole big difference between a knowledge and a claim.
Yeah. Like, fact and opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big difference there. Ex-Air Force officer David Grush has made worldwide news earlier this month when he claimed alien craft and bodies had been recovered and back-engineered by U.S. officials. Grush noted that these beings are cautiously described as non-human intelligences by insiders within these highly classified programs because even experts can't say for sure where these beings really come from.
It's because they're extraterrestrial.
Well, they may be, but they may be interdimensional also.
That too.
So I think that's the reason that they've started using different terminology. Mm-hmm. Because that may be more accurate. Senator Rubio said that some of these witnesses who spoke with the Senate Intelligence Committee, where Rubio is vice chairman, were likely some of the same individuals referenced by Grush. Rubio told News Nation, quote, "A lot of these people came to us even before these protections were in law for whistleblowers to come forward," end quote. I thought they always had whistleblower laws. Or have for a very long time.
They were supposed to.
I mean, you know, you had that Karen Silkwood thing years ago.
Yeah.
Which she ended up unalived.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how that happened.
Well, she was a whistleblower.
That was being facetious there.
And it's just one of those that the force of darkness, they do not like people bringing light to their evil deeds.
No, they don't.
Grush, an Air Force veteran who went on to post at both the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, NGA, and the NRO, told the investigator general that he had faced illegal retaliation for his inquiries into these same highly classified UFO programs. For their part, the Inspector General described Grush's complaint as, quote, credible and urgent, end quote, in July 2022, forwarding the filing to the U.S. Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, and Rubio's own Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, among others. Senator Rubio, who is vice chair of the Senate's Intelligence Committee, emphasized that there have been similar credible threats to the committee's other unnamed witnesses, their livelihoods, and their lives. Senator Rubio said, quote, "I'm not trying to be evasive, but I'm trying to be protective of these people. Some of these people still work in the government, and frankly, a lot of them are very fearful. Fearful of their jobs, fearful of their clearances, fearful of their career, and some, frankly, are fearful of harm coming to them," end quote.
So they're just chicken shits.
Oh, no, they understand. No, they understand. They don't, not that many people have a death wish like that.
I mean, you got a point.
Plus, as far as their families.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these people are evil and insidious. Rubio's comments illustrate the need for Congress's newly created UFO whistleblower protections, which were enacted last year through a bipartisan amendment to the National Defense Authorization Act. But the senator's comments also help explain the bold recent moves by the Senate Intelligence Committee. Last week, the committee unanimously adopted a provision to cut off all federal funding to any secret UFO reverse engineering program, whether conducted by the U.S. government or hidden away in the private sector via a defense contractor. And I absolutely horse laughed on that one.
Yeah.
Because this stuff is, the people that are doing this stuff,
It's a little too late.
they're not taking orders from these senators.
Exactly.
They're beyond the reach. This is the deep
At
state.
this point, yeah.
They don't give a shit. They are just, they're the ones that Eisenhower and some of these folks tried to warn about.
Yeah. For real, the lizard people.
Yeah. Yeah, the lizard people are behind them. And it's like, welcome to the new feudalism, folks.
It's even beyond lizard people.
Well, lizard people and or fallen angels.
Both.
Because you've got, we don't even know the ins and outs. We know just high points. We have no clue the reality on all this.
I think it was, I don't remember what that, I think it was Crimson Pig or something like that. I don't remember the show, but in the, end of the show, it was 90s, it was Illuminati or whatever, shadow people.
Well, yeah.
They took their faces off and it was universe.
Wow. Yeah, we don't know. The Intel Committee chose their words carefully, broadly targeting any reverse engineering programs involving unidentified craft of non-Earth or exotic origin. Despite the shocking directness of these legislative moves, Rubio was more circumspect about the complete accuracy of these high-level whistleblowers and their claims. Senator Rubio told News Nation Washington, quote, "I don't find them either not credible or credible. Understand some of these claims are things that are beyond the realm which any of us has ever dealt with," end quote. So I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
I will neither believe nor disbelieve.
Mm-hmm.
Spoken like a true politician. Fence-sitting piece of shit. In Rubio's, just my personal opinion, in Rubio's assessment, the sheer number and stature of the first-hand witnesses who have briefed the Intelligence Committee is, by itself, a cause for concern and worthy of more attention. Rubio noted, quote, "Most of these people at some point, or maybe even currently, have held very high clearances and high positions within our government. So you do ask yourself, what incentive would so many people with that kind of qualification have to come forward and make something up? These are serious people," end quote. Given the stature of these sources with the volatility of their claims, the senator called for a mature understanding from his fellow legislators, policymakers, and the general public, saying that he sees a duty to intake the information without any prejudgment or jumping to any conclusions in one direction or another. He said, quote, "We're trying to gather as much of that information as we can," end quote. Which means that this is all a dog and pony show and these people are scared shitless themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it sounds like.
Do I believe that there's these people coming forward with these things? Absolutely. And these people that are career politicians, that all they know is smile, shake hands, lie big to the crowd, get voted in so that you can be bought by BlackRock for $10,000 a pop. These people come face to face with some of the true evil. I'd say that a lot of these people are about to shit their pants.
Oh, they are. They've already got two tons of bricks in there.
Well, we've got one in diapers anyhow.
Yeah, exactly.
To wipe my butt.
To wipe my butt.
The facade of what and who is running our country has been breaking down for a minute.
Yeah. It has been.
And
it's just finally coming to a complete meltdown.
Oh yeah, it is a meltdown. It is a meltdown. But we don't really know it's going to be there when we get to the Chewy Center.
Yeah. Who knows? It might be like it's partially liquidous and also hollow.
I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those that it could be like a scene from The Blob.
Beware of the blobbing creeps and leaps, glides
My
and slides
God.
across the floor, right through the door, all around the world.
But you've got so many people that are distracted by the stupidity. Now, while this is going on, do I believe that there is truth behind this stuff? Yes, I do. Because it keeps going on. And one of the reasons it keeps going on is it is a distraction. But some of the people that have come out, and again, I go back to that Stephen Greer thing. If you haven't watched that yet, watch it.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I've watched it at least 3 times, gone back and reviewed snippets of it. And it's like, shit. Because every bit of it was talking about deep state.
Every bit.
And that they keep rolling with this.
Like, this goes beyond aliens.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is beyond aliens. But then they're distracting this. And I swear, if I hear about this Harry and what is it, Megan, it's like,
I don't know
who are these people?
They're a bunch of whiners. That's what they are.
Absolutely.
Spoiled
I
brats.
hope they enjoy their 15 minutes. But
They've
everybody's
done
over
had
it.
their 15 minutes. They've got overtime at this point.
But
Next one, please.
But this is what the press does as far as distracting people from real stories. And I get it. A lot of the news is so heavy, people are wanting distraction.
Yeah.
But you've got to have some kind of balance. You cannot, we've got people that are totally out there in la la land, the total denial and reversal of reality, which is kind of horrifying. Then you've got all this other idiocy. Now, the people, the ones that are truly behind that, and the reason I made the mention as far as the BlackRock, and that was James O'Keefe.
Uh-huh.
O'Keefe had done what he does best as far as the undercover reporting and stuff, and found out one of the guys that was working for BlackRock.
Kind of like Kolchak, except more stealthy.
He's awesome. James O'Keefe is an awesome human being. And that one of the recruiters for this BlackRock organization was talking about how that you could buy a politician for as little as $10,000.
That's cheap.
Yeah. Well, I'd say
Whores get paid more than that.
Well, yeah, it depends on how high level on some of it. I think that one of the stories that I had read was $500,000 for a specific high-ranking family in American politics to do what they do best, with 10% for the big guy. This is what they're trying to cover up on some of these things, with some of these things. A lot of people are just sitting here going, oh my God, when do we go forth with the torches and pitchforks?
For real.
And the tar and the feathers?
Yeah.
And
at this point, it's at that, for real, it's already at that point. It's just people are having a hard time finding some of the motherfuckers.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just a matter of
And getting
the
to
way
them.
the astrology is. Some things, it's a matter of how we deal with situations presented to us. Yeah, everything is cyclical. And the devil always overplays his hand. Always.
So what are we supposed to do?
Pray, listen for what God says, do what he guides you to do, and, I mean, it's not like you can sit on your front porch with a shotgun on your lap. I mean, I actually could. Because
it's not a bad look.
I think for me, it's kind of expected. I've been accused of that for many years.
Once again, it's not a bad look.
No.
It's like that look with the housewife about to bop someone over the head with a frying pan. It's not a bad look. It's a good look.
It's just a matter of paying attention and praying. Prayer can avert a lot of things, but it's like you still have to be willing to put forth action.
Yeah.
Do I believe that this fallen angel stuff is behind all this? Absolutely. Do I believe we may be going into the boss battle soon? Absolutely.
I think we're right at it.
Final thoughts, kid, on Marco Rubio.
Aliens. It's beyond aliens.
As Congress, like I said, when they find out some of this stuff that's really going on, you can just sit there and going, hey, I just wanted to, go up here and pretend that I was doing the will of the people. I didn't expect this shit. You could, I mean, honestly.
You could just hand them $500 and be like, monkey butts. Just say that. Just say that into the microphone, monkey butts, and it would be better than whatever you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yes. God help. If you've had experiences with the paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, I ain't going to ask. I hope you haven't had experiences with crooked politicians, although all of us have received the results thereof. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com.
Yep.
Link to the article and the email address will be there in the description box.
Yes, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Know that you're loved.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why we always say, let us pray one for another, because that's what's going to get us through.
Yes.
And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.